Hello there. Today we're going to be showing you how to cook fried green tomatoes. It's a movie with Jessica Tandy. It's a Southern tradition, and like most traditions in parts of any country, there are a variety of ways to do it. So there's millions of different recipes for fried green tomatoes. This is a green tomato off our vine in our tomato plant. This is a ripe tomato, also off of our tomato. This becomes this eventually, but sometimes you really want a green tomato. We can make soup with it, and frying it for breakfast is one of my favorite things. So the reason we don't fry these is because they're full of water. They fall apart easily. They don't fry. These are more firm. They're not as waterlogged and water filled as the red tomatoes. So we're going to focus on the green tomatoes. We're going to put this one back. So the first thing you want to do with the green tomato is take out this little part where the stem was. So I just take a little paring knife, cut around it, cut straight down, and that'll pop right out. So now you have just a plain tomato. The second thing we want to do is we want to slice off the very top and the very bottom. And the reason we do that is because we're going to be using cornmeal, and cornmeal does not stick to the outside skin. It will to the inside. As you can see, it's a little moist in there. So we get rid of both ends. Then you have to cut it a good size. If you cut it too thin, it will fall apart as it's cooking. If you cut it too thick, it'll be too bitter. So the ideal is about 1/4 inch, about like that size. That way it will cook and break down slightly, but it won't be mushy. So we're going to make as many slices as we can get up, about 1/4 inch. Anything more than that, you may not enjoy it as much. All right. So what we're going to do to get these green tomatoes, as I was mentioning earlier, there are many, many different recipes. Which reminds me, please subscribe to our channel, like our videos, comment. We really appreciate that, because there are a million different ways to cook fried green tomatoes. A lot of it involves the double coating in egg, and then in flour, and then in the cornmeal, and they become more deep fried. I don't do it that way. The way I do it is, we're doing 1 coat of the cornmeal. We're going to impart flavor with some garlic salt, and we're just going to get a nice sheen on the fried tomatoes, and then we're going to serve it with our breakfast. So what we do next is we're going to put them into the cornmeal, like this. Turn them. You can see it's nicely coated. It will adhere. And all we're looking for is a little bit of sheen. We don't have to deep fry these to get flavor. Put these off to the side till we're ready to fry them. And we'll do these last 3. We're going to put these here. Alright, sprinkle a little garlic salt. Just roll garlic salt on one side. And as we put them in, we'll put the garlic salt also on the other. We'll move over to our pan. We've got heating on medium, high. And I like to use butter for a variety of reasons. I'm not deep frying them, and this has a lot of flavor as opposed to just oil. One of the things about butter is that the cornmeal will adhere much easier. So this is the case where I'd say there's no such thing as too much butter. We're just going to put our fried green tomatoes in. The side we just did on the garlic salt, put face down. We're going to let these cook. Put a little more garlic salt on this side. And we're going to let these cook for a couple minutes, and then we're going to turn them, and then we'll be ready to go. So all we're looking for on these is a nice crust on one side. There we go. Yeah, that one's a good one. All right. I might add a tad more butter on this and the edges. Butter is flavor. All right, so we're ready to look underneath. Been another couple minutes. It's starting to get a little, look at that, wonderful. All right, we're going to take them, turn the fire off, and we're going to serve it. Got some scrambled eggs, some nice crisp bacon. And there you have it. It's our fried green tomatoes, a little scrambled egg, a little bacon. Fried green tomatoes do not have to take a lot of time, a lot of effort. You don't have to completely bread them. These are very tasty. The garlic salt really imparts some flavor. They're still pretty firm. They're not falling apart like the red ones would if you tried to cook them. Here's our ode to fried green tomatoes. This is the Cooking Secrets for Men way. We do it a little simpler and a little quicker. Hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and comment. Appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. See you next time.